Have you ever felt stuck? Like you're living the same day over and over again? Waking up tired, scrolling through your phone, pretending everything's fine, but deep down, you know something isn't right. You've lost your drive. Your purpose feels blurry. You tell yourself, maybe tomorrow I'll change. But tomorrow never comes. If that's you right now, this message is for you. Because sometimes you don't need a new plan. You need a reset. A hard reset of your mind, your habits, your environment, and your life. Today, I'll show you 5 steps to truly reset your life when everything feels stuck. These steps are not magic. They take courage, but if you follow them honestly, you'll wake up one day and realize you're not the same person anymore. You're stronger, focused, and finally free. Let's begin. Step 1. Stop running from stillness. The first step to resetting your life is to stop running. Most people avoid silence because silence forces you to face the truth. When you're busy, scrolling, working, distracting yourself, you don't have to deal with what's really happening inside. But healing begins when you sit still and listen. You start noticing what's making you unhappy, what feels wrong, and what needs to change. So take a few days off, turn off your phone, go for long walks without music, sit with your thoughts. Ask yourself hard questions. What's draining my energy every day? Who am I trying to please? What part of my life no longer feels like me? When you stop running, you give your mind space to breathe. And in that silence, clarity appears. You'll realize that the things you once chased no longer matter. And the things you ignored, like your peace, your health, your time, those are what actually matter most. That's the first reset, the mental one. Step 2. Remove the noise. Most people can't move forward because they're surrounded by noise, negative people, toxic habits, and constant distraction. You cannot reset your life while living in the same environment that broke you. Take a good look around. Your environment is shaping your mindset more than your motivation ever will. If your circle doesn't push you to grow, it's time to make distance. Unfollow people who drain you. Limit social media. Clean your space, your room, your desk, your phone, your mind. Every time you remove noise, you make space for focus. Every time you cut off negativity, you build peace. Think of your life as a phone that's frozen. If you keep pressing random buttons, it doesn't fix, it just gets worse. But when you restart it, everything works smoother. Your reset starts with subtraction, not addition. It's not about adding new things, it's about removing the things that don't belong. Step 3. Redefine who you are. This is where most people stay stuck. They keep trying to move forward with the same identity that caused their downfall. If you want to reset your life, you have to redefine who you are. Ask yourself, who do I want to be? What does that version of me do every day? How does that version think, speak, and live? Write it down, because clarity builds direction. Maybe the old you always hit snooze, complained, and made excuses. The new you wakes up early, takes responsibility, and acts even when it's hard. The old you survived, but the new you will thrive. And here's the truth. You don't need to become a whole new person overnight. You just need to start living one better decision at a time. Every small win builds your new identity. And every time you act like the person you want to be, your brain starts believing that's who you are. Step 4. Create a routine that heals you. Resetting your life isn't just about mental change, it's about structure. Create a simple routine that helps you heal, not just hustle. Wake up at the same time every day, move your body, journal, read something that feeds your mind. Most people think discipline is punishment, but it's actually self-respect. When you create order, your brain feels safe again, and when you stick to it long enough, you start to feel in control of your life. Your routine doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be real, something you can do every day without forcing yourself. Do one thing daily that your future self will thank you for, even if it's just 10 push-ups, even if it's writing down one thought of gratitude. Tiny steps compound into massive change. And that's the real power of a reset.
progress, not perfection. Step 5. Reconnect with your purpose. When everything feels stuck, it's easy to forget why you started. You lose the fire that once pushed you to dream bigger. That's why the final step of your reset is to reconnect with your purpose. Ask yourself, what makes me come alive? What kind of work gives me meaning, not just money? How do I want people to remember me? Your purpose doesn't have to be huge. It just has to be honest. Maybe your purpose is to help people grow. Maybe it's to be the best parent you can be. Maybe it's to create, inspire, or simply live peacefully. Whatever it is, protect it. Because when you know your purpose, everything else falls into place. Your energy, focus, and motivation come back naturally. So today, make this your restart point. Stop running, remove the noise, redefine who you are, build a routine, reconnect with your purpose. It's time to take control again. You don't need to change your whole life overnight. You just need to start with one honest decision: to reset.